Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
We are back with Spinning September 2024 here on the Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide. And this is our series where we help you to go through rotation techniques that help you turn better and faster and stronger and all of it. So we're also going to throw in a move or two that exemplifies those techniques. The technique for this guide is balance. And we're going to exemplify balance through different one-footed turns like finger spins or fouettes. So let's get into it. When we're thinking about balance, there's a lot to offer in terms of technique. One of my favorites is the concept of countering. So if we all go ahead and stand on one foot and maybe raise that foot about a foot off the ground, your body, which is essentially a big, very intelligent, very handsome, or pretty sack of water, is going to find ways to counter that foot and to achieve balance. This is something you can actually do in your one-footed spins and do it intentionally to seek ways to counter your body. Normally it's the top part will go forward and the bottom will go back, or the top part will go back and the bottom will go forward. So this is a really fun way to experiment with shaping in your one-footed turns, but also a really good way to stay on balance. All right, what do you got next for us, Matt?
Yes, so for leaders, the concept that we think of, which is sort of like the leader equivalent of balance, is axis. Now obviously if we're turning on one foot, then the same balance rules apply to followers, but assuming that we're leading someone that's on one foot, we think about it as maintaining their axis. Now, a lot of times as leaders, we think about like, oh, how good the turn goes is based on how good the follower is at turning, which is half true. However, we have an important job as well. And so what I need to do as we go through this slowly is to maintain a clear axis. So Desiree's on one foot, and if I go really wild with the circles that I'm drawing above her head, I could really mess with her balance, no matter how good a turner or a balancer she is. So what I want to think about is drawing a clear and consistent circle that's roughly the diameters of the shoulder. Now, you can actually, depending on who you're dancing with, as you get more comfortable with this, you can put some amount of power into this to rotate the follower. You will probably need to put more into it than when you're turning the follower down line, because the follower is stationary on one foot. However, it's really important for us to maintain that really clear and consistent circle, and then also think about keeping that circle in place. Because even if I draw a clear, consistent circle that kind of moves a little bit side to side, that's going to cause my follower to move side to side.
Yeah, and our final thing that we want to think about is spotting. So you probably heard that spotting is a great way to turn well or to keep your balance in West Coast swing turns. That's true whether or not you're going down line or you're spinning on one foot. What spotting is the easiest way to practice it, if you're a newbie to it, like I certainly was, is to find an object in the distance. Make sure as you rotate your body, your head and your eyes are the last thing to rotate, and then the first thing to return through those rotations. Now, as a follower dancing in West Coast swing, you either have the option to spot down line, spot in something like a spotlight competition out into the audience, or to spot your partner, your leader. And so I generally recommend for normal dancing to spot your leader, though with one-footed turns, like say a fouette or a fouette, right? We're going to go and spot out, away. There you go.
Yep, that was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store, link in the description.
Bye.